Cycling to Tibet. Zhang Zhehan spent 30 days cycling from Chengdu to Tibet when he was 21. Right after graduation from university, he read a book named Places Best for Cycling in China, which gave him the idea of cycling to Tibet. His best buddies, Zhao Yu and Su Su, showed their support by going together with him. This was how Zhang Zhehan's Tibetan cycling journey began. He wrote, "Some things you don't do now will never be done in a lifetime. Appreciate the scenery that others can't see, and walk the road that most people won't walk." June 19, 2012, he wrote, "It's always hard at beginning. Stay the course, you'll get to the other shore." June 26, 2012, first day of cycling, starting from Chengdu and arriving in Fujian County. June 27, 2012, second day of cycling, arriving in Yan. Due to the rain on the road, Susu, one of the three buddies, got injured and had to quit. He wrote, being humorous, "As we have Zhao Yu among us, there's light rain all the way." Zhao Yu means light rain in Chinese. June 29, 2012, fourth day of cycling, still in Yan, impressed by the Corridor Pavilion. July 1, 2012, sixth day of cycling, arriving in Luting County. He wrote, "I have to say that today, we're tired out after cycling for more than 9 hours, including 1 hour at night." July 2, 2012, seventh day of cycling, cycling across the Luting Bridge and through the Erlangshan Tunnel, which is more than 4 kilometers long at an altitude of more than 2,000 meters. He wrote about his resolution, "Let black eyes cut through the dark tunnel." July 3, 2012, eighth day of cycle, arriving in Kanding. He quoted words from a poem written by Li Qingzhao, a famous poet in Song Dynasty. "I fear the locust canoe cannot bear all my woe. Good night, that heart of restlessness and that desire of vanity." July 4, 2012, ninth day of cycling, going through the most difficult uphill in the pouring rain to reach Ziduotang village, which is 3,500 meters above sea level. He wrote, "I've seen many ordinary people doing not ordinary things along the way." July 5, 2012, 10th day of cycling, seeing the Jiduo Mountains, the most beautiful Shindu Bridge, and participated in the bonfire party of the local people in the evening. He wrote, "After you've reached the top of the mountain, you look back and realize that classic lies under your feet." July 6, 2012, 11th day of cycling, arriving in Yajang County. It was so congested that even bicycles could not pass through. July 7, 2012, 12th day of cycling. He wrote, "The only way out is moving forward. Forget all the fears, there's no turning back. Let difficulties come, falls make me stronger. Release all the energy in the face of challenges. Don't look back until Lhasa." He posted a photo of himself and flowers saying that unknown flower and unknown actor, thank you no matter there are viewers or not. July 9, 2012, 14th day of cycling. He wrote, "The flowers all over the mountains and fields are so beautiful. I wanted to get drunk in the flowers but found yak shit everywhere." July 10, 2012, 15th day of cycling. He wrote, "I smiled and opened my arms to embrace you, embrace the whole world, and embrace happiness and joy." July 11, 2012, 16th day of cycling, taking photo with a little monk. July 12, 2012, 17th day of cycling. He quoted, "How to calm my heart to wash away all my superficialities. How to recite my sutras to remove my sins in my life. How to dissolve my desires to attain peace in life. Good deeds will be rewarded. Having no false notions of self and all beings." Part of the Diamond Sutras. July 13, 2012, 18th day of cycling. Encountering mudslides, signing a consent form of life and death to move on. Zhang Zhehan alone helped more than a dozen of cyclists to trudge through the mudslide, and he was nicknamed Galash's brother. July 14, 2012, 19th day of cycling. Give me black skin during the day, Let me move forward in the dark. July 15, 2012, 20th day of cycling, arriving at La Wu Mountain, which is more than 4,000 meters above sea level. He wrote about friendship. Standing on the summit with my buddy and looking down on all the mountains is definitely the most amazing thing. July 16, 2012, 21st day of cycling, staying at a Tibetan house for one night, running out of cash and having nowhere to withdraw money. He wrote, after the rear tire was repaired, the front brake was not working. It said that after cycling the Sichuan-Tibet road, one can work as a bike repairer. I have one more job option. July 17, 2012, 22nd day of cycling, encountering heavy rain, hail, and sun exposure. He wrote, I thought I could be aggressive this time, but heaven dislikes someone who is aggressive. He gave me a heavy hail when I went downhill, plus temperature below 0 degrees. Strong storm, which left me in black and blue and disorientation, and made me shiver all over and have difficulty to speak. July 18, 2012, 23rd day of cycling, staying in a villager's basement for one night. It leaked in the middle of the night. But he still quoted poem by Tao Yuan Ming to show how he enjoyed life. While picking asters beneath the eastern fence, my gaze upon the southern mountain rests. July 19, 2012, 24th day of cycling, climbing Yila Mountain with an altitude of 4,658 meters. Going through the most dangerous new Zhang 72 turns. Having a flat tire and frozen fingers and toes. Asking friends to post for him. He wrote, I always think that there lives a beast, a monster in my heart, unrestrained, soaring freely, and not afraid of hardships. A man who keeps smiling even in the face of the greatest hardship, reaching the top while smiling. July 20th, 2012, 25th day of cycling. He wrote, like a flowing cloud, like the gurgling water, like a hurried passerby. Don't have to be reluctant to leave. Don't have to cherish the memories. The wind has taken me away, because my heart has already stood somewhere, waiting quietly. No need to stay, no need to miss. Fly freely. July 22nd, 2012, 27th day of cycling. Stepping over the last barrier, the signpost of 5,013 meters on Mila Mountain. July 24th, 2012, 29th day of cycling. Arriving in Lhasa, seeing the Potala Palace. He wrote in summary of the journey, 30 days and nights, 30 sunrises and sunsets, 30 evenings and stars, 1 month of sweat, 1 month of waiting, 1 month of perseverance, 1 month of baptism. Let me listen to the will of God. Have you heard my prayers?